second review ever. Gone on to part 2. I mean, I have chosen a bit of a task of a transformer, to be honest with you. So, oh, be quiet. Oh, wow, there are buttons on top. You know, I didn't... Look. See these little buttons here, look. I didn't know they were there. I've learnt something today. It's a bit like being at school. Right, so, I digress. Cannon, okay? Hinge, cannon. So you put that all the way back, you turn that to the side, and you fold that, look, ooh, foldy, fold that down, and then the hollow bit over the top of that folds over the top of everything and clicks back in place with, as Van Horse would say, a very reassuring click. Like it. Turn the thing back round the right way. I've buggered it. I've sorted it up. There we go. Right, okay. So there we get that. And there we get that. And I've turned this the wrong way round now, so ready? 1, 2, I'm going to be brutal. There we go. Right, so I need a new camera that zooms out further. So you got that, and then with this, up the other way. So when you look at him front on, look, I am a beast, and he's got his gun sticking out the top. Yeah? Oh. Cheers. Right. On with the dribble. So, feeties. Okay, now they're clicked together at the moment. The detail on these is superb. So all you do is you pull your feeties apart, you watch everything else fall into a million pieces, which does me head in. Oh, where was I? No, I'm digressing, I'm jumping ahead of myself. Straighten the arm out, and his gun is stuck all the way out to the side, like a great big waggling wee-ha in the wind. So all you do is you fold that forwards. Now, when this is in place, you still press the button and it still fires the gun. Whereas, adverse to that, you can, now it's in sort of robot mode, you can turn this as much as you like. And you have to turn it right the way around the other way to get the noises, because that's the way it would be in tanky mode. So, flappy. Let's do that again on camera for a change. So you got the tank tracks here, okay? Flappy, boink, and then that folds in there. Now these are a bit trash because they don't really locate anywhere. They just sort of sit in place. There are tabs, but the tabs, if you pull it around, they kind of slot in, but it's a bit not brilliant, to be fair. And there's a lot of crap sticking out the back. By the time you take the crap all sticking out the back and twist the knee, it's all gone. See? So from the front, it's fantastic. So let's quickly do that with the other one. Do that. Pull it forward. Oh, purpose. Do that. Oh, see? See? Doesn't want to fit. You sod. Right, sod it. We're going to leave it there because it just sits there on its own quite happily. So, bottom end. Yeah? So, what you do now is toesies. Flip the toesies up forwards, like that. So you've got toesies there, heels, and then these bits, if I'm getting close, you've got to split them with your fingers, whichever way it's supposed to go. Come on. So one goes, look, one goes out, and that one goes out. So we'll do the same for the other side. So forward, back, flippity. There. Right. And all of this crap on the back has now started to flop around again. Now realistically, if you get that, oh there we go, that's gone. And then in there, as you can see where I'm pointing, that should, when it goes forward, it should all sort of peg into each other on that slot there. But it doesn't work. It's the only complaint I've got about what is an absolutely fabulous figure. Stand him up and then reposition the camera a little bit. And we've got Leader BRAWL. How cool is that? Now I think the best thing I can do with Leader BRAWL bearing in mind in part 2, I want to waffle a little bit, is these, as I said, you can, it says in the instructions put them like that. How can he see anything? He's all blind and can't see to the left and right. So, put those to the side, fixes the problem. It's not very movie accurate because in the movie they kind of stuck up and down, whereas on the toy, well, it's a toy. I mean, it's a pretty good bloody toy. I mean, look at all the articulation that's on here. Articulation-wise, forwards, ratcheting, forwards, knees, clickety-click, listen to that, 66. Toes haven't come out properly. He's stable. I mean, look, pretty good. He's firstly enormous. If I put him next to Wheelie, and we all know how tall and outscale Wheelie is, look, he's quite big. He's quite large, which I'm very pleased about. Bugger off, Wheelie. Now, I think the best way to do this is rather than bring you into the figure, I think I'm going to lift the camera up and brawl. See? He's a very angry looking little bugger. These bits are your so you can see the head motion go up and down there, look, and then all you do is you press that bit, pop, and it comes out. All your gun noises go off. You've got tank threads absolutely all over the place. Just the quality of that's magic. Fisties, really good claws on the end of this. Now I would bet, let's do the other one because the lighting will be better. I would be willing to bet money that when they built the claw on Megatron's goofy little pissy hand, they would have used one of these claws because they're almost identical except for the big kind of finger, which I'm really not into. The gun thing on the top's really nice. The things on the front are really nice. The leg, hang on, I'm going to hold this still. Leg detail. Okay, look at all the detail going on in there. I mean, you've got the clips on the front, which is acceptable, but bearing in mind you never ever see these knee pads in robot mode because it's supposed to be like that when they're all clipped together. Look at the quality. I mean, it's all lines and gold and green, and these bits do come out in here, but I've never, oh there you go, see, they come out with big spikes so we can knee you in the testicles, but I don't, what's the point? It's just going to trip over him. So they fit up and they don't leave a great big gaping hole in his leg that way. On the side, now you can see what I mean about, oh god, stuff. Tons of stuff sticking out the side. Look at this. Whoa, more concertina than a man with a concertina. But I think from the front, hides it all nicely. Flip that back. This thing is just genius. Look, see? Fire, I'm going to kill you. And it all flips out forwards, and it's just, if you watch the movie, I know the only thing he says in the movie is, but he says it very well. He did it with meaning. You can tell he definitely said to the director in advance, what's my motivation for this? I'm just going to spin him round for you. I did want to do this on my record turntables upstairs, but it's proved quite a huge problem with space and like focus and having enough room to actually do all of this rubbish. So steady, easy geezy. So spin him round, and you've got BRAWL. On the back you can see all of his camouflage. It's just brilliant. It's just really, really good. I'm not going to put him back into robot mode because he's much more difficult to put back into robot mode. Getting all this crap to line up at the sides is just an unbelievable hoofing great big pain in the bum. Robot mode 10. Tank mode 857,000 because he's just from the top, you wouldn't know. Transformation, love it, 10. Second video, 30 out of 30. I have used the Van Horso scale, but frankly he's the only reason I bought a camera in the first place, so I will blatantly plagiarise other people's works shortly. In the meantime, to Mr. Daniels I say thank you. To my hand I say thank you for delivering the booze to my mouth, and generally bugger off and find something better to do.